Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at Legacy Pidgeot. So this is going to be pretty interesting. There's going to be two Legacy Pidgeots. You do have the Feather Dance, which you were only going to be able to get during that time period where we had to evolve them to get them. And then you're going to have the Wing Attack Quick Move. Now, I do already have one, but it is already going to be powered up, and it is a 98%. I'm going to max that out at some point. If you did see that Pidgey in the beginning, that shiny 98, it is a 14, 15, 15. I go plus that. Okay, so it's looking pretty good. We have various different ones. This is the best Pidgeot that I had for IV stats in the Great League that I currently did have, so I just went with it, right? Do you want to elite quick TM your Pidgeot to get Wing Attack? Take a look at the performance here. What's the difference? Well, we're going to go over all of that, okay? And I'm going to tell you straight up, I loved it. I loved it. Absolutely amazing. Now, am I going to say, oh, it's so much better than Gust? Not necessarily, but it's got different perks to help you out. So we'll talk about that. Anyways, take a look at the team. IVs, everything good to go here. And we're going to be going Feather Dance and Brave Bird, of course. Now, let's talk about the differences between Wing Attack and Gust. Gust is going to be a multiple quick move turn, meaning it's going to take a while for you to get it off, hit him with the damage, and then get off another one. It's doing a lot of damage, but it's leaving you kind of vulnerable. Just sitting out there using your quick move. You can't swap. You can't hit a charge move. Sometimes you might overtap, and it's going to leave you even more vulnerable while your Pokemon is in that animation. The thing about Wing Attack is it is going to be gaining more energy faster. It's not doing as much damage, but it is a good move to get yourself out of an attack. So you want to hit the charge move immediately. You're going to have more control over that. So you're going to want to try to catch faster or swap better. You're going to be able to do that because you're not going to be stuck in that Gust animation, okay? So I did look at PV Poke. The differences for percentage-wise going up against the entire meta for the Remix Cup. I do believe it's sitting at a 71% for Pidgeot's current move with Gust and Brave Bird, as well as Feather Dance. And then when I put the Wing Attack on it, it went up to 72.6 or something. So just a slight bit better. So there you go. It's not like you absolutely need it, but I absolutely did enjoy it. All right. And we're going to be pairing it up with Shadow Mawile, which is going to be equipped during the video, so $14.99. And then we do have the Glade with great IV stat product as well. Shadow Mawile has great IVs too. So we're looking pretty good. Standard moves on the Glade. We do have Leaf Blade, Close Combat, and then Confusion. And it all worked out pretty nice. I had to, get a few battles going, pick a few different teams before I found out what I really wanted to use. And then we were looking pretty good here. All right, anyways, let's get into this. We were met with a Machamp. I am going to go ahead and swap into our Glade here. And the reason why I went into the kind of hard counter right away is because we do have a Pidgeot that can also handle the Machamp. So we're going to be okay there. And you're going to see how well this does perform, folks. Like I said, do you really need to do it? If you have a few elite quick TMs to spare and you don't really care, then go for it. Yeah, it's great if you enjoy Pidgeot. Anyways, let's see what we have going on here and take a look at the performance. And we'll kind of point out potential things where the Wing Attack helped me, or where Gust could have helped me or could have held me back. So we're going to go ahead and bring in the Mawile here. And don't forget, before we continue on, hit that like button. It really does help me out. I really appreciate it. It's free. Let's get it. All right, so we're waiting for them. They're going to be bringing out their own Pidgeot here with Gust. We're going to go ahead and just throw the Iron Head here. And we're getting it through. One shield, they're going to be swapping back into Machamp. And this is where we're going to go ahead and bring in Pidgeot, doing quite a bit of damage with that Wing Attack, as you can see. Of course, Great League, and it is super effective. Blocking the Rock Slide correctly here. Now, if we get this Feather Dance off, I don't believe a Rock Slide will be able to take us out now, especially because it is going to be a regular non-shadow, so it's not doing that extra damage. Rock Slide surviving, and they're able to take us out. But watch this, Mawile coming in here, mauling it down, and we're going to get to the Power-Up Punch. This is not going to be enough, unfortunately, but this is Shadow Mawile. It does not play around, and we take the win with 1 HP, Fire Fanging it down. Let's get it. Alrighty, into the next battle. Met with a Beedrill, leading with Mawile the entire time now. And this is a good lead. Do have to look out for Drill Run. They're swapping into Diggersby, and we're going to go ahead and build up more energy and catch a Fire Punch with our, I was going to call it Glade, Pidgeot. And this is a good matchup here up against Diggersby. More than likely, people will have Earthquake, and you don't need to look out for that. If they do have a Hyper Beam, well, you'll know it when you see it, and then you're going to have to figure out that situation there. So we're going to go ahead and go for the Feather Dance. All right, so we're lowering their attack by 2 stages here. Fire Punch is not going to do anything. Oh, I mean, it's going to add up, all right? I can't say it's not doing anything, but we're looking pretty good here. Just withering them down. Now, what I'm thinking they're going to try to do is just wait out the clock here. Well, it looks like they can swap if they wanted to, but they're going to continue on. And we're going to go ahead and hit Brave Bird. They do shield this up. And I have to say, good call. I built up a little bit of extra energy. It kind of almost felt like I was going to go for that, so they called it correctly. Very well played. We're going to go ahead and just go Feather Dance now. I'm just thinking, you know, that's fine. And they use 2 shields. Sounds good. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to let the Pidgeot go down. It did what it needed to do here, I suppose. And we're looking good. Bringing in Mawile. We're going to farm down. Being a little bit risky, because if they did throw a Fire Punch, it is going to be resisted. And not resisted. I meant it is going to be massively lowered attack. But it's still going to hurt. So they bring in the Cresselia. We got off our charge move, swapping into Glade as they do bring in their Beedrill. We're doing super effective with the Confusion. Able to farm. Almost able to farm. I'm expecting another Fail Stinger. Yeah. Doing good damage, but the Cresselia is not going to be able to Psycho Cut us down. And we're going to be able to get to 2 Leaf Blades here. So there goes 1. Doing some good damage. Let's get it. Glade is such a great Pokemon. It is amazing, right? Love this thing. Let's go. And we're taking them out, taking the win, looking good into the next battle here. See what we have going on. Mandibuzz, love to see it. Let's go. All right, so let's just hold on tight here. Every single time I build up to a Iron Head, you already know the drill. And I go for it. They shield it up, but when I go for Power Punch, they let it go right through. So they're going to be going in with their Whiscash. We're going to bring in that Glade because we do have that Leaf Blade here. This team really did complement themselves pretty well. I enjoyed it. It was pretty good. So we're letting the Mud Bomb go through, calling it not a Blizzard. But at this point, they can hit us with another Mud Bomb, and it's a GG's to us. So we're going to go ahead and shield it up and just put on the pressure with this Leaf Blade here. I built up extra energy on purpose. I did not over-farm. I was thinking, can I get to 2 Leaf Blades? What world am I living in where I'm going to actually be able to do that going up against a Whiscash? It's going to bombard me with those Mud Bombs, all right? So we're going to come in with the Pidgeot. They're bringing in their Mandibuzz, and we're going to go ahead and instantly swap into our Mawile here. Get off this Iron Head, doing some pretty good damage to that Mandibuzz. Looking good. They're shieldless here. And I do believe we let this go through, and we're going to let everything ride on the Pidgeot. Hopefully they don't have some sort of rock steel in the back. Probopass, because I'm going to be done. Or if they have like a Stunfisk. Of course, this is the remix, so it'd be the regular. In comes the Whiscash and farms us down here. Not good. And they're getting to their charge move. So we're going to have to just simply shield this up. I'm expecting a Blizzard. Yeah, and now we're going to farm down, but they're swapping, and they have a Dugong. So I'm getting nervous, so I just go straight for the Brave Bird here. Let's get it. Okay, Pidgeot, Wing Attack. Can you do this for me, buddy? Can you do this for me? We're going for the Feather Dance. Not taking him out. I'm like, oh, no, Icy Wind. No way. Here comes the Whiscash, and I knew I was going to farm it down. What I was nervous about is them getting to an Icy Wind. They were not able to do so. Pidgeot putting in that work. Let's get it. Met with a Shadow Machamp for the next battle with the Mawile. Going to go ahead and swap into Glade again, and they're bringing in a Jirachi here, which is going to be part Steel. So what we're going to do is not build up to 2 close combats, build the illusion as if we're going for the close combat, and they let it go through. You kidding me? Of course they do. Well played. Good call. We're going to go for another one here, expecting them to shield it up, but they let it go through. Okay. Coming in with their Machamp, we're doing a Confusion's worth of damage, and then we're going to go ahead and bring in that Pidgeot. And just got to look out for the Rock Slide. Since we do have 2 shields, why not shield it up? Farm up down the Machamp. What you got in the back? Frostlass. Ooh, sounds good to me. We're going to go ahead and go for the Feather Dance, lowering the attack, and then bringing in that Mawile to, well, maul that thing up. Looks like we're just going to go... Wow, we're going hard here, huh? They're really building up energy, but what I'm going to do is just keep lowering the attack. I don't care if you have 100 energy over there. Let's go. Fire Fang is really going to put some pressure on the Frostlass because it is super effective, and we're Shadow and looking good. Now, I was actually happy they're able to get to this because I wanted to see how much it was going to do after all those debuffs. It does a good amount, but Mawile just shrugs it off. Into the next battle. What are we going to see? And we're met with, oh, Shadow Victory. Oh... Yep, when they stay, you already know that they don't want to play. Okay. What you got in the back, bud? Mandibuzz, let's get it. All right, so we're vamped up, but that Razor Leaf really did tear us up. It's okay because we still do have a Pidgeot which can handle the Mandibuzz no problemo. While we do resist the moves on the Mandibuzz as well. Quick moves, charge moves, everything. But they're still going to be dishing out okay damage, so we can't just kind of ignore the fact we're letting this go through. Aerial Ace, surviving, getting to an Iron Head. This is just perfect. If they want to use their last shield, great. They're letting it go through, swapping into a Tropius to take us out with a little bit of health left. I was thinking, okay. You know, it's fun when you do that, when you knock their Pokemon out, when you swap, but you're also risking locking yourself in here. And, yeah, Pidgeot, go. Aerial Ace, okay. Oh, tickling. So we're going to farm down here. Oh, yeah. The big farm down. And we take the win. Pidgeot looking good. So we did rank up. And we were able to get ourselves the gloves. 50-cent gloves. As you would expect. I mean, you get no glove. What are you paying for? 50 cents. A 2-finger glove? Let's get it. Or 3 fingers there. All right. Into the next battle. We're met with the Jugalgy. They're going to be instantly swapping into a Slowking. Now, what am I doing here? Why am I staying? Well, I'm not going to lie. I was kind of like a deer in headlights at this moment. It's not like the Slowking is super good or intimidating. It's not horrible. I'm not saying it is. But I was just confused. Like, what should I do? Glade? Leaf Blade to the water? Or Pidgeot? Neutral all the way. Neutral back. I decided to go with Glade. And it's fine. Let's see how it works out. Going to go ahead and double shield this thing. Getting to the Psychic a little bit quicker than I anticipated because I wasn't counting the confusions. So we're not looking horrible because they're shielding as well. Now, I wanted to farm down. That didn't work out quite how I liked it to. We're going to go ahead and bring in Mawile because that's kind of what we don't really want to go up against, that water type, right? And we're vamped up. Coming back in here with Jugalgy. I always want to think Jugalgy is Dragon and Water, but it's Dragon and Poison because of the Aqua Tail, right? They're swapping into Shadow Celio here. And I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, wait. Do we even... No, we don't have any shields. I'm going to go ahead and let this go through. As if I had a choice. Iron Head, neutral damage. Oh, yeah. That's big. Swapping into the Pidgeot to take him out before they can do anything. In comes Jugalgy. And I wanted to go Brave Bird, but I was thinking, let's just go ahead and hit the Feather Dance here. That's fine. A quick move down. Alrighty, let's go, folks. I love it. I do. I really do. The reason why I used the Elite Charge or Quick TM for the quick move is because, well, I was sitting on, like 13, 14 of those. So I think it's time we could go ahead and use one. Plus, it's a good investment. Pidgeot's a solid Pokemon. All right. All right. All right. So this, I was calling it Coffagus because I like that sound. Coffagrigus. There you go. There's that. Is that a little bit better? People will type the comments down below and say how I'm saying it wrong, and then they'll capitalize the part that I'm getting wrong or that I need to pronounce correctly. Hey, you're correcting me. I don't want to sit here and be ignorant. So thank you for fixing it. All right. Coffagus is not the correct way. Coffagrigus. Okay. There we go. So we're gonna go ahead and go for the Feather Dance on the Wigglytuff. They're swapping into their Pidgeot. Oh, yeah, I back out because that's a loss. It's like, yeah, he got me. Okay, good game. All right, moving on to the next opponent here. We're met with a Mandibuzzy. And this is fine. You know, maybe we should try play rough with all this Mandibuzz crap roaming around here. Although I do enjoy Iron Head, but I think play rough could find a little bit more play with potential Whiscash, water types roaming around. Power Up Punch and Fire Fang is not really ideal to go up against a water type unless it's an Empoleon or part Steel or something like that. Otherwise, it's not good, right? Well, I mean, it's good. It's just not a good situation. Anyway, swapping into Drapion, and we're going to go ahead and bring in Pidgeot here. Because I don't really... I mean, a Glade is okay, I suppose, but Dark types, I'll say nay. We're going to go ahead and shield up that first Crunch, which did not lower our defense, by the way. Yesterday, it was just doing it left and right to us, which was lovely. Lowering their attack, which is obviously guaranteed from that Feather Dance by 2 stages. Hitting us with a Crunch, and it is still doing a decent amount of damage, despite us lowering their attack by 2 stages. And at this point, I'm farming down. Going to go ahead and hit by another Crunch here. And defense fell. There you go. There it is. And we still have a bunch of energy, but this is crazy. We retreat into our Glade, and they have a Nidoqueen in the back. So you've seen all the energy on Pidgeot was like almost like 100 energy, right? Or somewhere near that. We're not even going to use it. What a waste of energy, unfortunately. So we're going to just continue on here and throw the Leaf Blade because this is going to be doing some good damage plus the Confusion. We're looking great. No more shields left. And we Confusion down and take the win. All right. Pidgeot had all that energy. What a waste. It's okay. Into the next battle. We're met with a Blossom. This is hilarious because just wait for it. Okay, just wait for it. At this point, I'm thinking, Oh, I feel bad for you, but I don't feel bad for you. Not, I mean, it's nothing against this trainer or nothing. It's just they made it up to this rank, so I guess they know what they're doing, right? But then I started quickly realizing, wait a minute, that's not very effective. What the heck? Why am I almost fainted? All right, so in comes Whiscash, and they're gonna farm us down. Obviously, that's not good. Because they don't need much time to gain a bunch of energy. So we're going to go ahead and bring in our Glade. We are down with the Mawile, and, well, Leaf Blade is going to be doing a ton. Now, do we have to call this? It is a Mud Bomb, which would have still done a good amount of damage, even though if it wasn't Blizzard, all right? So I guess it's a complete waste of a shield. Now, at this point, do we have to call it again? I'm going to have to call it. I'm going to say no Blizzard, and good. We needed that shield. So they have one shield. We have one, looking good. So what do? Let this go through? I don't think so. We're going to go ahead and shield this up and see if they want to let their thing go down. I swap as soon as they do too. You know what? I'm going to tell you, I should have thrown that Leaf Blade, but I didn't see the typing. I just swapped right at that moment, and we had a simultaneous swap. I don't think they knew I was going to swap. Maybe they thought they had a hunch, but it looked like we both just did it without even knowing the other trainer was going to swap. So Leaf Blade would have helped me out massively here. Unfortunately, we're going in to do this Leaf Blade. They still have a shield left. We could have went for Brave Bird, but I didn't want to lower my defense while they shielded it up. It's just a mind game. And, well, this trainer with the Blossom in the front that I was kind of not making fun of but laughing when I met them, it beat me. There you go. Let's not screw it up. Here, next trainer, we have met with a superior. Folks, can we win this one? It's like they're giving us the wins, like good leads at least, not giving us the wins. Good lead there. Good lead again. Can we pull it off? Let's see. Met with agreement up against with their Glade here. So we're going to go ahead and go Leaf Blade. There's no need to go close combat. They're going to shield that up, right? And then we're going to just lower our stats if we go close combat. Going for another Body Slam, we are going to be using our first shield. Getting to another Leaf Blade here. Don't think we're going to use another one. They are, though. Yeah, they want to keep that thing alive. They want to win this swap here because they had such a horrible matchup in the beginning. They need to kind of control the situation now by using those shields and winning this outcome. So there they go. That's fine. And we're going to go ahead and bring in our Mawile here. See, the thing is, they don't know we have a Pidgeot. We already have another counter to them. So they're thinking, okay, we're going to get rid of this or bring it down low enough so that it's not going to be such an issue. And they have a Probopass. So, folks, help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope at this point. Mawile is Obi-Wan Kenobi. And we're going up against the Empire right now. If we do not defeat them with the Mawile, it is over for the Pidgeot. Okay. Ooh, that was nerve-wracking. I mean, if they... no. Maybe if they had like a little sliver of health, we could have quick moved them down. But it would have been pretty bad there. So Mawile pulled it off clutch for us. Next battle, we're met with an Obstagoon. I don't mind this. It's going to be kind of a weird situation if you're using the Shadow Mawile where you're going to have to maybe shield one thing, even if it's the Night Slash, so you can potentially pull that win off because they're going to shield as well. If they do, you're definitely going to have to match them there. But the Power Punch is doing a lot. And they're swapping into their Diggersby, in which we're going to be going in with our Pidgeot, as we've seen before. Going to just keep doing the Feather Dance thing. Now, something you could potentially do if you think that they're going to just keep letting them go through, like this situation here, because it's not like you need much more energy for Brave Bird. It's like one extra little quick move. You could just throw that. Since they're doing so little to you with the quick move, and if you had shields left, you could just take them out, and then the next Pokemon will come in. But you know what I'm saying? You need to figure out the situation. I honestly feel like I just made that sound extremely confusing. So they're swapping into their Clefable. I really kind of felt bad for them because it's just like they were getting knocked left and right at every corner here. So we're going to go for the Power Punch and doing some good damage. They're letting it go. Down we go. They have some good energy built up. And what happened at this point was I completely forgot about their last Pokemon. I was like, oh, I thought I won here. And then I start tapping and like, whoa, oh, crap, that's right. They have a Diggersby left in the back. We're going to go ahead and let that Fire Punch go through. And building up to that Leaf Blade. And I do believe we're going to go down and then we're just going to swap into Pidgeot. Yeah, that's it. Take the win. So absolutely having fun with this team. Can you hear in my voice the excitement? It was good. It was really good. Now, like I said, this was not going to be the video that I was talking about yesterday that I was going to upload. I'm still going to get that up. So just hang tight for that. This friggin' battle, folks. Look at that lead. Horrible. Ninetales. We swap. They go into Kingdra. Okay. All right, I just found this battle to be extremely exciting and fun. You're going to see towards the end how it's going to quite literally get heated up here. So we're going to go ahead and go for the Leaf Blade again. They're letting it go through. Great. Bringing in a Flygon with Dragon Tail. So the Mawile is going to have a massive resistance to that. But we need to look out for Earth Power. That's going to one-shot us, right? So if we don't call it correctly, we're screwed. So at this point, I'm thinking, I'm not going to let this go through. It is a Dragon Claw bait. That's okay. It is what it is. You have to gamble sometimes by calling it or not. And they're going to be swapping, and we're going to go ahead and bring in our Pidgeot. That is our time right there. We needed to do this. Now, something is going to happen here. What I thought was what was taking place in this battle was that Flygon had energy still, and it was going to hit an Earth Power. So my mindset right now was I need this last shield. And if I use it, well, Mawile's going to get one-shotted. So that's why I let it go. We did lower the defense. This is the first time you're going to see a Mawile going up against a Ninetales, a Kanto, with the Shadow Mawile. We're going to farm it down. Well, pretty much almost. And since we lowered their attack, their fire spins weren't hurting. Flygon, we're upping our attack with a Power Punch, taking them out with not very effective Fire Fang, and we take the win. Are you kidding me? Mawile handling the... Let's get it. Into the next battle. Met with a Sylveon. It's about stinking time we run into a Charm user in the front with our Mawile. I was getting so sick and tired and fed up with this. Let's get it. All right, so they're going to shield it up and retreat into a Greedent, okay? Since we did vamp up our attack already, I figured might as well throw another one here. We'll probably get a shield. Nope, they didn't shield up. Still doing some good damage with the super effective fighting. And we're going to swap into our Glade here. Now, I could have maybe went Pidgeot. I guess I could have went Pidgeot here. It's a little bit tankier than Glade is. And we're going to go ahead and get to the Leaf Blade. I kind of want to think that Greedent is also ground because it resembles-ish Diggersby. I know, I'm thinking normal ground, normal, but this one is just normal. So they're swapping to take us out with energy. All right, guys, I see you over there doing that. Okay, well played, well played. All right, we're going to let this Side Shot go through. They're going to charm us down. So why I swapped at that moment was because the Mawile was... no offense, buddy, useless at that point. I needed to start gaining energy with the Pidgeot if I wanted a leg up. They're swapping into their Dragonite. We're going to Brave Bird it. In comes the Greedent, and we're going to quick move it down. Let's go. Pidgeot putting in that work. Really putting in that work. Not, oh, it was good here. Oh, it was good there. This thing is solid. Obviously, if you go up against an electric or a steel, or I mean, a steel I say, but you're going to see something in a minute. Right. Speak of it. Wow. I really didn't think that this was the battle. Do you think Pidgeot can't handle steel? Yeah. Think again. All right. As long as they're not dealing like super effective rock move damage, you know, that's where you got to really look out. All right. Or Volt Switch or something like that. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and go for the close combat. And I'm not planning to double shield this. I got both of their shields. Fine. You take me out. You're good. Okay, sounds good. I have Mawile. I'm going to maul this thing and melt it into, I don't know what, belt buckles or something. All right, so here we go. They swap. They don't want me to farm them up there. We're going to go ahead and bring in Pidgeot up against the Machamp. Now, we got to shield this. Oh, yeah. And they bait me, though. So, we have a shieldless battle. So, what am I talking about? Pidgeot going up against steel types. Here you go. You want to see? There we go. So, I figured they're shieldless. We can farm fast with this quick move. Brave Bird. Let's go. Taking them out after a few more quick moves. They have Victini in the back. We're getting to Brave Bird and Pidgeot putting in the work. Let's get it. See this wing attack? Yeah, this is why I like it. And then taking them out. Pidgeot just took out a Registeel and a Victini. That's what I'm talking about. Into the next battle here. We're met with a Frostlass. And again, it's about time. I was looking for this all day in the lead. Not one time until the very... I think we got like maybe one more battle. This might be the last battle. So we're shielding that up and farming down. Yeah, they baited me, but it's, you know, it is what it is. And we're going to go ahead and go Power Punch. Do they call it correctly? Yep. Well, good call, I guess. And now they're going to even call it yet again. Let's see. They got two shields, and they shield this up. They don't want to get hit by no powered up Iron Head. They know better. All right. So I think we let this go. Absolutely. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead. Bring in Glade for the confusion here. Since this was way too quick, it is obviously going to be a Poison Fang, so we're letting that go, no problem. They're going to be swapping into their Diggersby, and I'm going to have to say, good game. Maybe. We'll see here. It's because we've seen this battle like 3 times, 4 times, 6 times already now. So we kind of already understand what's going to happen, especially if we're full health. It's just going to be that much better. So they're going to keep going. Fire up punch. Fire punch, right? So yeah, let's go. Why not go Brave Bird? It's not worth the risk. It's not worth the risk right now. See, they're shielding it up anyways. Swapping back into their Golbat as we bring in our Glade to take them out. Going to go straight for the close combat here. Oh, we have another battle. One more battle. And taking them out, taking the win. Looking good. Let's keep it moving. Maybe 2 more battles. I don't know. It ends when it ends. I could just see the time where it ends. So we're met with a Pidgeot. Interesting. Oh, this is the last battle here, I think. And this is fine because we resist the flying. But if, you know, they wither us down like this and hit a Brave Bird, we will survive, but it's going to be barely. They go for a Feather Dance, though, which is great. Excellent. Sounds good. They're going to be retreating into a Whiscash, and we're going to go ahead and bring in Glade. Now, this is kind of why I was running Glade, because it has access to grass and fighting. And if you're thinking, whoa, Poke, hey, man, what about my boy Chestnut? Well, the thing about Chestnut is the typing. It's like Heracross. It's extremely weak to fighting or flying. So, I'm good. It's a great Pokemon. I'd just rather not. Also weak to fire. I don't want 2 things weak to fire. I got the Mawile. I was already on the team. So, Glade just fit the bill perfectly. Bringing in the Pidgeot here. And we could farm down. We're not going to, we're going to let all this go through. Shadow is going to hurt us quite a bit, unfortunately. But we're farming them down beautifully. And yeah, this is the last battle. All right, so if you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up, folks. Thank you for watching Pidgeot Wing Attack. Amazing. Let's get it, and take care.
Another heading slowly, child is slowly taken, and the violence caused such silence. Who are we mistaken? But you see, it's not me, it's not my family. In your head, they are fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their bombs. In your head, they are fighting. In your
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!
another mother's breaking, heart is taking over. When the violence causes silence, we must be mistaken. It's the same old team since 1916. In your head,